maybe I can use can be divided into three. Those are known as seeing everything as a display of the magic. Seeing everything as a magical display is like known as magical visualization. Magical visualization or mirage magical receptions. Then the second visualization is, if I use the visualization, is known as realization of a form and emptiness. All are inseparable states. And it's naturally inseparable states. It's not that the meditators are making form and emptiness inseparable. It's naturally emptiness. When you have that realization said, it's known as profound creation stages. Even though it's named creation stages, but it's not just creating that's what it is. That's what it is. These two are who realize this. Also, these are realized by all the Mahayana practitioners, all those great practitioners, Mahayanas, Sutra Mahayanas. And the first one, for example, every see as the magical display. Those are ahatas. They can realize that. They see also they are really leaning toward, they are coming toward the closer to the way things are. Coming. But Buddha did not open itself at all is enlightened. The third one, visualization, is known as the visualize, invoke the power of one's own nature and keeping up that as it is, or nature of the mind, keeping up as it is with the instructions. That is what we are doing this. Keeping up exactly, following the instruction, keeping up our innate natures, exactly as it is. That is our visualizations. Now this visualization, nature or characteristic is what? Characteristics of the visualization is actually, for example, ourselves visualizing, meditating ourselves as Buddha. That Buddha, where it come from? Where it will come from? This comes from the Buddha nature, your Buddha nature. Your Buddha nature is what? According to the teaching, not just my Buddha nature, your Buddha nature. The Buddha nature is the embodiment of blissfulness, emptiness. Blissfulness, emptiness. Blissfulness, emptiness, that blissfulness is instantly appeared form of the deity. How that appeared? According to instructions in the Tantra teaching taught or sadhana taught. That happened. So reality, fundamentally, this deity, what we visualize, the Hayagriva, Vajravarahi, is at multiple bottom dome. It is the great emptiness, great blissfulness, union of the great blissfulness, the emptiness. That is Buddha nature, and that is what the Hayagriva and Vajravarahi is, or the Buddhas will visualize. How we develop that? We followed according to instructions, as Buddha taught in the Tantra, or sadhana taught by the Guru Pema Sambho, according to Buddha's teaching. Then we maintain it. So that is what really, or the essential meaning of the visualizations. So visualization is not something that you make up that. It's actually happening. When we reach Buddhahood, when we become our Buddha nature, become the Buddha, according to Sutrana, is in what said, Buddha Shakyamuni, one of the highly capable practitioners, and Buddha Shakyamuni reached the enlightenment of Buddhahood after 3 countless eons. That's a long way. But this one, for example, immediately we activating ourselves with Buddhahood. Buddha status. So that is what this visualization is, not something that we're pretending we are to be that. Actual visualization or meditation, what we're doing, deity meditation, is we are meditating or we are in state what we are. what we are. It's not what we're trying to be or pretending that. Hopefully we do this. Or by the blessing I do that. It's of course a blessing, but it is what you are. For that reason, in a visualization, meditation, or creation stage practice, and of course completion stage practice too, always teaching said confidence. Confidence. This also sometimes in teaching said, I'm sure you know, you heard I said too, Vajravarahi pride. Vajravarahi pride. P-R-I-D-E. Vajravarahi. Vajravarahi is what you are. You are really keeping up that. And without that, shaken by the ego clingings, duality minds, keeping up that. When you keep up that, what that Buddha has is full of love, full of compassion, full of wisdoms. That is radiating. All that we call light, these beams of light, all that looks like something light and this. But that energy, that is power of love and compassion is really emanating every direction. That is coming. That is touching to every single living being. That is touching all the phenomena environments, the world, and transforming everything. So that is the really meaning of these visualizations. Now, briefly the essential meaning, that's it. That is what it really means. Now, with that understanding,